Thank you everyone for coming back. So I told Ruka, you have to try to keep pretending to be his wife and you have to memorize his phone password or whatever so you can get the number of Big T. You need to know who this Big T was because Big T is an untraceable name. It wasn't possible. Muda had password, he had pattern, and he had facial recognition on his phone. And he kept it so close to himself. Ruka could not even have access to it. Within a week, while she was preparing food for one of Muda's friends, Yomi, all those friends that will be referring to Ruka as our wife. So one day she just asked him casually, do you know this Big T? And he said, yes, I know him. His name is Tiamiyu. He is the best travel agent in Lagos. That guy doesn't have any failure rates. When Yomi finished his bowl of ogbono and pounded yam that Ruka made for him, he needed to go to the loo and left his phone charging. Immediately, Ruka got Tiamiyu's number from his phone. Number that has taken us 8 months to track. I told her to send it to me. I needed to fast track this thing. No time to check time. I just called Big T immediately. Hello, this is Ruka's sister from France. Please, we need to apply for a visa. Mother said documents have been with you all this while. What's going on? And Big T shouted, I remember the name now. Rukayat Kazim. Mother brought her passport and documents to me and I started the process. But 2 weeks after, he came back and collected the documents and he said the lady had changed her mind and would no longer want to travel again. And that was the last I heard. He even collected the 300k that he had deposited with me to do the work. I returned everything to him. And I told him, don't worry, you know what? I will send you another 300k. Please, can you help us do this visa instantly? And please, I will beg you, do not tell Muda anything about this new arrangement. And he agreed. His own was just to collect his money and do his work. So finally, I called Ruka and I gave her the news that you have been scammed and also we will try to recover your 300k. But we need to devise a plan to get the money back. I had to hatch another plan to get back Ruka's money. Ruka was amazed at how easily I was planning everything. So the plan went like this. Ruka kept showing love to Muda and then told him that I had sent her 1,000 euros from France and he was genuinely surprised and he told her that they should go and collect the money. He will use part of it to rent a bigger apartment for them and also to buy some stuff for her bride price. It annoyed me when she told me, but I didn't give up. Her passport has been with him since he collected it from Big T and Ruka did not even know until I told her. So according to our plan, Ruka told him to give her her passport so that she could use it to claim the money I sent to them in the bank. In fact, Ruka said he went to his cupboard immediately and brought out the passport. Just imagine. He didn't even remember that he had told her countless times that her passport was with Big T. The day she was going to collect the money, she was off from work and Muda told her that they should go together since he was her husband now, so he would be in charge of the money. The truth is, I was not really going to send any money. I just wanted her to have her passport back. So there was a change of plans. I called Major Agbo. He was my former customer in my restaurant and I gave him the gist. He himself vexed and told me no problem. Anytime I'm ready, his boys will help me collect that 300k from Muda. They will pick him up and teach him a lesson. So on Friday, Muda and Ruka went to collect the money from the bank that I supposedly sent. While Muda waited outside the bank, I told Ruka to withdraw 20,000 and go and tell Muda that I sent the money as a transfer to her account. So let them just go to fast food. But that fast food should be near the barracks. And they can now sit down there and she'll spend the money on both of them to eat. We must collect this 300k today. Muda was upset that the money was not paid cash and told her to transfer the balance to his account as per husband where he be. Ruka told him that they should go and eat first at a fast food. The fast food that we agreed upon. As soon as they were there, she chatted me that they were seated and eating. I called Major and go immediately. Target is in place, I told him, and I told him their exact location. Ruka said immediately Muda started to bite into his chicken. Soja hit him on his head. Ace! Another one took his plate. Muda was just swimming in confusion. Oh yeah, they shouted. Where is this girl's 300k? Bring it now. Muda was scared and faced Ruka. Ah, baby, you betray me. The soldier said, come, you think we are joking with you? They carried Muda out of the parking lot to where their truck was, put him at the back. Ruka joined them and they drove to Ikeja cantonment. As soon as we got down, they asked Muda, oh yeah, where's the 300k? If he did not provide it, he was going to the police for special treatment. Muda was already sweating. They had not done anything to him, but he knelt down begging and apologizing incessantly. The soldiers asked him to open his phone and make transfer of the money now. Muda sat on the floor and began to confess. This Ruka forgive me. I used the money to pay for my wife's delivery. She had an operation and I need to pay for it. I only have 100k in my account. The soldier said, transfer that one. Ruka was in tears. She shouted, Muda, so you are married and you promised to marry me? Well, I still love you and I can marry 2 wives. Thunder will fire you for saying that to me. Please, soldiers, I need to collect my money. The soldier said, don't worry. Call that your wife. Call her now. And that was how Muda called his wife. Said she had only 50,000 in her account and she transferred that 50,000 to Ruka's account. So that's 150 we've connected. So you didn't want me to travel. You didn't want to marry me. You only wasted my time. Ruka was still crying there like one mumu. The soldiers were ensuring that he transferred all the money that he had. And they now told him, call anybody you know, call anyone you please, because you are not living here until you complete payments. That was how he called his friend Yomi. You know Yomi now, the one that gave Big T's number, where Ruka got Big T's number from his phone. He took his time, but after 1 hour, Yomi appeared with the balance of the money. Ruka talked to him, Yomi, so you know he was deceiving me. You know he was married and you ate my food and you refused to tell me. And he told Ruka that Muda told him not to say anything. Now you are such a nice person. I told him to tell you the truth. The soldiers were asking Ruka, do you want us to press charges or we should leave him? Ruka said, we'll press charges. We will press charges. Hey, Ruka had strong mind like this. So I thought she was a softie. Ruka eventually took the case to courts. Everyone we knew kept begging Ruka. Ruka was adamant. She could not get over the fact that Muda only deceived her and wanted to waste her time. When the pressure was getting too much, I had to call Ruka. That Ruka, calm down. I know it's because you were in love with the guy and it's because of your heartbreak. Just end this case. End this case. Forgive him and move on. I know. Ruka was still in love, girl. I understand. But guess what? Her visa was ready. Big T had processed everything and soon it was time to go. It was then and only then that Ruka let go, and she wrote to the court that she has released him and he can go his way. That morning, when she arrived Grenoble in France, I saw it in her eyes. Ruka had changed. Life had taught Ruka a lesson. She was ready to teach life a lesson too. She was determined and focused. And me, I was fulfilled. Thank you for listening to my story to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and share for more. A big thank you for that.